Hello, hello, Liberty MTG viewers. We are back again for another. Back again for another Liberty MTG FNM. Tonight I'm playing a deck that Jeff Hoogland's played on his stream recently. It is a Temur Mutate list. I like it a lot. It's an aggro build. Not what I'm used to playing, but we're gonna see how well I can do as someone who only first started playing this deck this morning. Alright. So what we're hoping to see is some nice 2-mana creatures. Okay, that's good. Arboreal Grazer lets us play the additional land, and then the next turn we can attack with it, mutate it. Having the Ghidorah for further down the line is just fine. You can see we have Umori as our companion here. Oh no. Oh. I'm not sure how well this is going to do against a cycling deck. Drawing another Sea Dasher is pretty fine. So they did not get their land. And we'll play a Breeding Pool tap because there's nothing else we can do anyway. So next turn we'll be able to play Umori. Don't think there's going to be much reason to mutate onto the Armed Killer against this deck. And they got the same land. We'd rather have the wider board. So I'll go ahead and play Umori. That's going to reduce the cost of Ghidorah's mutate. Hopefully that will get us there. Let's see. Play that forest, just so we don't have to shock ourselves. Declare creature. No blocks. Cycle all you need to. Cycle all you need. Okay, let's see what else they cast. Unfortunate. Let's see, this is only 6 power altogether. They can probably very easily outcycle that. Tempted to just play Ghidorah as is and then double block. They'd have to be able to cycle twice. Or 3 times to kill everything, is that right? Yeah. I think we're going to try that. I'm not totally sure if it's the right call. But I'm not seeing anything better. I'd hate to lose 3 creatures if I were to try to block with these. Or lose this plus the octopus. Although they got up to 4 mana. So they've got a few options at this point. Especially if they have cycle, go for blood yet again. We'll see how this turns out. I think it's pretty likely that they'll be able to kill both of these guys. But maybe not without losing the fox. Okay. Ooh, boy. Okay. So now we get to do this. Oh, shocking? Yeah, I guess we will shock. Probably should have put in the Stomping Ground, but... There we go. That was probably the best thing you could have gotten right there. So they have to figure out how to deal with these. Oh, Zenith Flare. Of course. Alright, that's what you expect from a cycling deck. It's fine, it's fun. I am not sure what's better to board here. Probably Bone Crushers. So we don't want all of these... Where'd my card style go? Strange. Probably just get rid of all of those. Wow, all my card styles disappeared. I'm not even used to seeing this art. Gem Razor doesn't seem as good as Phoenix. Definitely want Bone Crushers. 2 Clothis as well. Maybe 3 Clothis. I mean, there's nothing they can do to get rid of a Clothis, right? They just continue to keep me alive. Especially because they're cycling things, I'll always be able to get rid of something. Questing Beast seems pretty spicy. Maybe forces them to use their Zenith Flare on it. I mean, I guess there's Go for Blood. Is that fighting? I think that is fighting. So fighting would be cool. It's good for Go for Blood. I'm going to try the 3rd Clothis, I think. It's because we really want to make sure that we get one. It's going to be unfortunate if we draw extras. But it is consistent life gain. It is, our opponent's always going to have things in their graveyard. I'm going to keep this. Baby Godzilla means Shore Sharking on 3. We're on the play, so if they're buffing a fox or something, we can slow them down by a bit. And then I get to drop a land to draw something else. So, don't think we mind that too much. Should have played a Breeding Pool tapped. I don't know why I did that. My card style's back. Interesting. So, looks like they don't have a white source, which is interesting. At this point, we'll do this. I don't read cards. Now, I won't be able to Shore Shark this turn. But I think that's fine. Maybe we get the element of surprise. We can also Shore Shark onto the Grazer now to spread out our threats a little bit. It does slow us down because now we can't get rid of the land and draw something a little bit better, but... how does this work? This costs only 1. Okay. So I will do this. I will have shocked myself twice the same, really unfortunate. We do want to try to draw the Clothis, though. So we're going to shock in. Missed out on some damage, didn't I? Yeah, I've already played far too much Magic this morning, it seems. We'll go ahead and... Is there something better? Is there something better right now? Can we take more hits? I think we can. We'll play Umori. Say creature. Let him try to figure out how to deal with this stuff. He cannot use Go for Blood offensively against my Umori. So he has to cycle and just continue to ping me. His next turn will just attack, mutate the Shore Shark onto Baby Godzilla, bounce the Stinger. Okay. So, opponent's not leaving any room for guessing. So we can both do this and we can mutate both here, which is great. So I'll just go ahead and do it right now. Discard the breeding pool. Put this over. Say bounce you. Yes. And then we'll go ahead and say mutate Umori. Why not? Get rid of this guy. Draw. There's our Clothis. Yes. Let's see. So that's 5 cycling cards in the graveyard. Looking pretty good for us at this point. I'll leave these in hand because if I need to mutate with the Shore Shark, I need something to discard if I want to draw something better. And I don't expect anything hasty. In fact, what I expect is to win the game my next turn with no worries. I don't think that there's anything to be done here. So now I'm going to exile. Well, it doesn't matter, I think, but we'll get rid of the... Oh, it does matter because of Lurrus, so we'll get rid of the creatures. We'll just mutate. Okay. Hopefully I don't make any silly mistakes in Game 3. I would like to not lose round 1. Because there are packs on the line. How do I feel about these choices now? Clothis seems like a big deal, but I think 3 is still... Maybe this is the answer. We take out a Triome. We can take out a land, I think. Take out a land, put in another Clothis. I think that's fine. Because they can't do anything about Clothis, right? Nothing. They would have to adopt a go-wide strategy. And it just, you know, it's very probable that they can do that. We just haven't seen it from them, and I don't want to make any assumptions of their deck, I guess. Well, that's a bad strategy. Definitely make assumptions about your opponent's decks when they're playing a particular archetype. But I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling comfortable with the current composition. Okay, neato. So we can... I'll keep this, even though we don't have any mutates and we don't have Clothis. Just got enough defensive stuff here. We can build a wide board very fast and threaten with the Questing Beast. No Fox. Okay. Sea Dasher Octopus is awesome. Love it. Put down this Epiphany to scry. Forest is what we love to see. Now on our turn we'll be able to play that Forest, and both play Baby Godzilla and mutate the Octopus. Okay. So they've got their rescuer, which means we might be in trouble. Let's see. We need double red for the bird. I think I'd just rather have the untapped source. Maybe Marauder. Marauding Raptor's the thing to get rid of here, so that I can use this to cycle. And stuff. I'm going to say we get rid of the Raptor. Okay, Shore Shock's sweet. Another rescuer. Well, unfortunately it doesn't do much against the questing beast. Attack the Godzilla as well. Just because they won't be able to kill it with the tokens. And we are holding back our octopus just to trade with a rescuer, need be. Yeah. Now they wouldn't attack him because we have the questing beast, I'm sure. So this is Zenith for bait. If they have one in hand, I could see them casting it on the questing beast right now. Okay, Boros. That's pretty good. I think we'll do that, probably. So that would cost 3. Maybe we save this. Maybe we save this for like a final swing. We can hold up the Shore Shark and deal with them if they decide to do something funky. Yeah, making a lot of tokens, that's for sure. Cool, cool. So now I'll just bounce one of those. We'll mutate the Godzilla here. Discard Stomping Ground. Put this over. Bounce a Rescuer. So they can play a Rescue and a Rescuer their next turn, but that's not going wider. And I will be able to hopefully do both of these if I draw a land, but I'll at least be able to keep bouncing their things. Let's see what they're doing here. Valiant Rescuer, sure. Is there a... Huh. Okay. Alright, sweet. So we can play Umori. Just to get wider here. How many of these? 3? Only 3? Okay. Play Umori, I think. Right? Maybe. So we can... If we do Destoroyah onto the octopus, then we can... Oh, this bounces both. Oh, that's so silly. Yeah. We'll bounce 2 of their things. Surely. Right? Yeah, that's what... it costs 3 to mutate. Yeah. It's so hard to remember everything when all the creatures are stacked under and on top of each other. I'll discard this. Which one? This one. Cool. So we bounce Rescuer, we bounce Luris. Yep. And then we mutate this. We'll say over. Let's say attack for 8 unblockable damage. We draw a card. Neato. Okay. So they have enough to flare one of my creatures. But if they do that, then they won't be able to do anything about the other one. Because we have 2 evasive creatures right now. It's a Rescuer, okay. Making more tokens. So they are going to have to block the Questing Beast with that Rescuer. Because there are, I am again assuming that there are no board wipes in this deck. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that because this makes it cheaper. Oops. We'll just go very wide. We have mana up for the Feather in case they Zenith Flare the Everquill Phoenix. I think they're all out of options. Power of the Shore Shark is too strong. Okay, well, guess we'll attack in with everything, and then if somehow they can do something about the damage, we'll Bone Crusher them. Is this... what's this? Cycling for a Flare, perhaps? Does Flare gain you life? I don't actually know. These don't have lifelink, right? Okay. I did not make a tragic mistake. Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay. Round 1. Oh yeah, I guess it's spiel time. You're watching this on the Liberty MTG YouTube channel, I'm very sure. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that thumbs up button on this video. Also, comment because we would love to chat with you. If you haven't already, also go over to twitch.tv/LibertyMTG and subscribe to that Twitch channel, because as soon as we are back doing Paper Magic every Friday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you are going to want to be there to see it. Like I said before, that's round 1. Come back for round 2. Check out the other players this evening. See you in the next video.